Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Rand, joining you again. Yoga, Pilates, Ayurvedic Practitioner, and Doctor of Cold for 2027. I'm here to talk to you today about how to move forward and push through when you just don't feel like moving, right? So today I'm thinking this past week, or maybe the past couple of weeks, I've been doing a lot of planks and things like that with one of my teachers, and it is hard, right? And what I've come to realize is one of the biggest takeaways is it's not about the actual movement itself, it's my mentality and the ability to adapt my way of thinking and still get the work done, right? So just showing up here today is like the first step in like taking care. And I always say at the very end, you don't have to do it alone. I'm here with you and let's do it together. Yeah. So on those days where you just have like nothing left, I wanted to have that theme of push and push forward and push through. And even if you're not actually physically able to do a push-up, there's some really simple ways that you can utilize that part of your body, as long as you don't have any injuries in your wrists or hands. And even if you do, you can do them free, all right? So today we're gonna kind of move into that. We'll basically strengthen wrist, hands, and I'll show you a couple different ways that you can do it without any resistance, as well as with resistance. And then also, like, you can do any of these exercises on the wall, all right? So I'm gonna scoot back, and I'm gonna use these. And the first thing I'm gonna start with is just simple, very simple presses, right? You can do these standing or seated. I'm gonna do them kneeling, all right? So if you have any issues with the knees, I say skip. So one of the palms, there's a couple of exercises in Pilates specifically, but of course yoga, there's planks, there's chaturangas, but in Pilates specifically, there is a dowel or a stand bag that we use sometimes also to strengthen wrists. So there's a whole series of exercises that you can do just to strengthen the arms, shoulders, all of the upper, almost think of it like eagle's wings, right? So we'll start with that today. Bring your palms directly in front of you. You can do these at a desk too. And if you start to feel any overuse in the neck and shoulders, you can do a nice little stretch. So let's start with that, all right? Inhale, let your head lean over to the right. Exhale, and just feel both shoulders and the shoulder girdle just even out and press downward as you lift up through the chest. And then bring the crown back on top. Same thing, leaning over to one side. Feel both sides of the shoulders pull down. Notice one side of my body is shifting. Just work on keeping the shoulders the same, allowing the head to go the other direction. From here, drop the head forward, stretching the back of the neck. And then come to center, and then look all the way up, stretching and opening the throat and cloud. Come back to center. We'll keep the whole thing again. Lean over to stretch. Come to center. And lean. Come to center, drop the head forward. Come to center and look all the way up, opening up the throat. Good, you're gonna do the same thing. This time the mouth is gonna open, right? So lean, drop the jaw. And bring it back up. Same thing, opposite side, drop the jaw. And return, drop the head down and forward. You'll leave the mouth just easeful. Lift the head up, open the throat, drop the jaw. Good. Right, from here, half circle all the way around, breathing. Other direction, and drop the head forward and breathe. Same thing, second half of the circle, lean to the side, lift all the way up. This one is tough for me because my neck is super tight today. And opposite direction. Good, and if you're ready to go all the way for a full circle, drop the head down, round up today. Let your shoulders and waist move with the head. Other direction. Good. And then from here, lift the shoulders all the way up, breathe in. Exhale, release down. Same thing, opposite direction. Breathe and lift. And down. From here, stretch the palms directly in front of you. Push against. It's almost like you are actually doing a plank or a cat-cow. Let the fingertips go forward and press them up. This is also potentially a Padottanasana piece of it in terms of yoga, right? We'll do this 4 times, 5 times. Yes, think of pushing and resisting the air. Then from here, I'm going to have you push down one palm, stretching the top of the wrist. All 5 fingers go up and press. Same thing again. Push down and stretch. Bring it on up. Last one on this side, press it down. And bring it up. All right, same thing opposite side. And press. Press. 3 times. Push it up. It should feel really good in the forearms. Try your best not to overuse the neck. Good. And then from here, just allow the arms to open. Circle the head down to the side. And other side. Come back to the center. All right, from here. Palms are going to almost like you're going to make a little circle and fist. Press. Circle, fist. Press. Circle, fist. Press. Last one. So this is great if you don't have full use of your body for a push-up. Right? You're going to definitely feel it. Down, around, press. Close one more time. Down, open, press, close. Then just circle the fist. And you'll feel it in the deltoids pretty quickly. 2 more. Reverse it. Stretching out the wrist, strengthening the wrist, feeling the deltoids. Good. And then from here, let the arms open and stretch them out as you press the walls away from you. Bring the palms in front of you and press the walls again. And bring them apart. Press. This is really nice and fiery in the arms. Even if you're used to using and push-upping all the time, it's different in terms of putting your arms out to space, feeling that stretch and flexing the hands. One more time, bring it forward and bring it out. Good, and we'll do that same thing, softening the arms, neck rolling the head, opening the chest to stretch out the deltoids, and then reverse it, open the chest, stretch the deltoids. Now we're going to reach out to the side, right? So same thing we did earlier, pressing the palms downward, pushing the walls away, pressing them downward, pushing the walls away. One more time, press them downward, and push them away, right? And we did the open and close. So from here, reach one arm all the way up, stretch over, look down to the shoulder, bend the elbow, stretch out the triceps, and bring it back up. Same thing, opposite side, draw a ring above you or an arc, down to the floor, then the elbow to stretch, and reach it back up. And back. Great. All right, from here, we're going to go into some more resistance. So if you're not able to get actually onto the palms of your hands, you can actually do this on a wall as well as a potential window or mirror. Okay? So if you're on a mirror or a wall, I'm going to show you what it looks like as well, right? So you'll move back. If you're here on a wall, the palms are literally going to go toward the wall, and your feet are slightly away, right? Putting the palms on, legs together or slightly apart. And all you're going to do is drop the shoulders, pull the abdomen in, do a small little elbow bend. If you were to try to rock the elbows, will come down toward the rib cage and then press out. All right, and we'll press the wall, because this might be enough for you, right? Just pushing the wall and bend. All right, so that's the option you have if you're going to use the hands. Outside of that, we're going to go down here. If you're with me, up to the side. Palms go onto your mat. I'm going to bring this slightly forward for you so you can see what my hands are doing here. And you have 2 options. First option is just bringing the hips forward so that way you're actually working your abdomen and dropping. Notice how my elbows are locked. Try not to see the hyperextension. Find the elbows, keep them slightly soft. And you'll start in this position as you pull the abdomen in. If you want a little bit more, you can tuck down and go into a plank position and breathe from here. The big thing is make sure your hips aren't up or you're not too low to the ground where your shoulders are taking on the weight, right? Come in between, and at any point you can just drop down. I'm just going to do 3 breaths in that position. You can keep the knees bent if you want to. Breathe in for 3 and exhale. 2, exhale. Find your abdomen and resist the floor one more time. And then lower the knees down, all right? We do the same thing on the side. Now, if you're not used to utilizing your palms sideways, then don't, right? You have the option to create a fist, or you can go find the wall and do the same thing, yeah? I like to instruct people to just start with your fist down if it's any wrist issue, otherwise the palm is flat. You can lift that leg up, and even just having a leg off the floor is an exercise for the arm, right? If you're doing the full expression of the movement, you can bring both feet out, one is right in front of the other. You're pushing the floor. Both legs are long. One arm reaches, and you'll look up to the arm if it's okay for your neck, and you'll breathe 3 times. 2 times. You can always put a knee down. And 1 time. Great. And then from here, I'm going to go to the opposite side. And I'm doing it facing you so you can actually see me. Bring the body up. Remember, this is your starting point. Otherwise, you can go into this. Bring one foot in front of the other. Both hips are going to go up. Look toward the ceiling. Make sure that your body is almost like a flat pancake. So the hips are facing the front. Abdomen is in. If it's too much, you can drop a knee and you'll just breathe for 3. 2, push the floor away from you so the bones aren't just kind of being leaned on. 1 more time. And then come back to that plank position. Okay? Remember, you can stay on your hands and knees. And just to remind you, bring your knees down, round your back, drop the head, curl the spine underneath you. You can open the chest and arch the spine. Lift the chest and curl down, round your body. Arch the back and open the chest. Last one, curl the spine, drop the head, press into the mat. Arch, open the chest. Good, and then from here, let's have you walk your hands out in front of you. You can go to child's pose, or you can bring your chest forward and stretch out the upper chest, neck, and shoulders. So my favorite exercises. Some people call it puppy dog. And then finally, if you're already in child's pose, stay, but go all the way back if you're not in breathe. Good. And then from here, we're going to go into the whole cycle again. Only difference is that I'm going to add a little bit of a backwards plank, right? So if you're doing that, you can bring your hands behind you. Both of the hands will go right behind you, and then you're going to try to lift your hips, okay? So you're still utilizing your arms. Palms are in a different direction. If it's too much for you to turn, you can turn them out. Making sure you don't lock your elbows. Knees will bend, lift your hips, and you'll stay here for 3 breaths. 2, I like to drop my head. It feels good on my neck. It's not for everybody. And then bring it on down. Full expression of the movement is pressing into the heels, lifting the hips all the way up, bringing the toes forward and pointing them. And you can look forward. I recommend looking up to the sky for the first time. Try not to lock your elbows. That's my challenge. And then come on down. All right? And we're going to go the same cycle. Only difference is this time we're going to be in a forearm position. Right? So forearm plank. Elbows come down. Tuck the toes behind you. Breathe. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Look at my tailbone. My body needs to be a little bit further forward. Pull the abdomen in. And 1 more. We're going to go to one side of the body. So bring it on over. One leg's in front of the other. Push that floor away so your shoulder blades are down. And breathe. 2.
How you doing?
Good, thank you. We go back to plank position. Hold 3 counts. Awesome. Now we're going to go to the other side, all right? So come to the knees. I'm just going to the other side this way so you can see me. Onto the forearm again. Press down to both feet. Look all the way up to the sky or downward, whichever works for you. I like to reach my arm up because it kind of gives me that counterbalancing. Good, and then relax, right? How did that go? Do you feel like, oh my God, my neck and my shoulders, it's too much, I don't want it? It's okay. You can always go to the wall. The wall is awaits. It awaits you, okay? So we got into that upper chest and shoulders. The main thing is if you find that you're not able to hold your own body weight, you can do some simple exercises where you really think about everything is coming from the back. So you're using your back, and puppetry and Pilates is one of those exercises where people do it and then they drop their elbows and they're, it's a whole thing. Almost picture yourself carrying a huge globe. Hold the abdomen in. This is another one that can be done standing. Exhale, reach the fingertips. But if you are ever at a desk where you're there all the time, it's so nice for you to just utilize your lower systems, pulling the abdomen in, being aware of the pelvic floor muscles. Inhale and open. Exhale, fingertips together. Inhale, think of the crack in the walnut between the blades of the shoulders as you hold your giant load. Exhale, bring it back. Again, inhale and open. Exhale, bring it back together. Good. Let's do 3 more. And 2 more. One more time. Breathe in, open. Exhale. Good. And then do a neck roll. I like this neck roll in between. You can add weight to any of these exercises. It's quite nice. If you do and you're feeling it in your neck, then put them down. Yeah? All right, from this position, we're going to just do triceps. So I'm going to kneel, right, and go to chest expansion and thigh stretch. But today we're just going to focus on triceps. So while you do, you can come up to one lunge, come up to this position. I just want to move that so I'm in the frame. Bring your body slightly forward as you reach your arms behind you. Bring it up a little bit so you can actually see me. Okay? And while you're here, let's grab some free weights. You don't have to add weight. I really love one pounders because you get to lengthen your body and still utilize your arms. So find this position, which is like a little V shape. The body weight goes slightly forward as it relates to classical Pilates. You know, zip your navel in and up, almost on a small incline. Feel your arms reach back. You're going to exhale and reach the arms. Look for the apex of the floor. So just at the crack, the very bottom, without dropping your neck, so you don't overcompromise here. And you're going to lengthen and reach the arms up and lower. Find the abdomen and reach up and lower. And 3, reach and lower. And 2. One more time. Staying right here. Bring one leg forward into a little baby lunge. Then reach back for 5. So you just do small pulses. Notice how my rib cage isn't sticking out. My abdomen is pulling in. 2. And both of my legs are active. And then come back together with both feet. Opposite leg reaches forward. And lift it up for 3. I think I did 5, so I'm going to do 5 and 4 more. 3 more. Notice how my arms haven't really dropped. Good, and bring it on up. Right from here, we're going to use the free weights to help stretch. Lift them down toward the floor. Breathe. And bring it back up. Same thing again. I do like doing triceps standing just because then, you know, it just kind of gives you a little bit more length. Then we're going to go into lotus arms for Pilates. So reach the arms out to the side. We're going to exhale, reach the arms up for 10. While you're here, your abdomen's lifting in and up. Right? While I'm here, notice my shoulder blades aren't coming up. You can walk around while doing this. I like to stay in that Pilates V position to give my seat some action. So that way my glutes stay connected as well as my pelvic floor muscles. 2 more. And 1. Good. From this position, you can go into that cactus position and work your deltoids. And find the elbows and the palms and almost think of squeezing them together as you pull the abdomen up. I like to do this exercise sometimes leaning against the wall so my back stays really, really tall. Keep lifting up. It's almost like someone's going to pick you up and you're going to stay really strong. Squeeze and open. And 4 more. Feel the shoulders stay down. Think of the elbows and the wrists joining. 3. Nice tight squeeze. 2. Find the abdomen. One more time, squeeze everything together and give these small little pulse lifts up. 2, 3, elbows lift. 5 more without the shoulders going up, abdomen in. 2, relax, right? From here, again, stretching the arms. So you can interlace the fingertips, reach the arms back, bend the knees, drop the head, soften the arms, and just dangle with the free weights in your hand if they're light enough. I really do not recommend going more than 5 for classical Pilates. It doesn't really make sense if you're utilizing your body properly. Then you're going to go the other direction. Good, and then from this position, go ahead and get rid of these light weights. And I'm going to do some chest opening exercises, yeah? So from here, if it's not comfortable for you to kneel, you will not. You can stand. And you can do the same exercise standing, right? We've done something similar before. Bring both of your palms to the lower back. It's almost like you're creating a little butterfly wing behind you to support the sacral area and the pelvis. While you're here, you're going to find the inner thighs, lift the navel in and out as you squeeze the inner thighs together. Start to lift your upper chest. You don't have to go further than this. I want your legs to be utilized. I want you to press your shins into the floor. And I'll do this standing as well so you can see it can be done that way. Find the bearing here in the legs. Your legs are super strong. Bring it all back up, all right? We'll do that twice more. Find the lift in the back. If your fingertips and your palms don't like this position, you can keep without and just lift up through the chest. Keep in mind your head is like about 6 to 8 pounds, if not a little more. So be mindful that you're not overusing your neck. You're really supporting the abdomen. Even as you hinge back and bring it back up, all right? And sit back down in child's pose. The arms are going to be long, kind of like a preparation for camel pose. Yeah. Same thing again. Bring it on up, all right? This time I'm going to do it standing, just so you have both in your wheelhouse. Palms are behind you. Feel the inner thighs lift up. Start to lift your upper chest, pull the abdomen in. And then bring it back up, right? If you want to advance it, you can reach the arms above you. Interlace the fingers or not. And with the chest, bring it back down. All right, breathe in. Again, the arms don't have to come up. It's more about you lifting, opening up the waist. Sustain the pressure in the legs. Last time, breathe and lift up. Good, and bring it back, right? It's not for everybody, so if you feel uncomfortable, skip it, all right? Both palms are gonna go together above your head. Press the feet down into the floor as you lift up. Combining a little classical Pilates and a little bit of classical yoga. Feel the inner thighs as you reach to both sides of the waist, and while you're here, I want you to pull the abdomen out. And keep the gaze out as you lift. Same thing, opposite side. Keep lifting and lifting and lifting. And bring it up. One more time each side. Notice the shoulders and the neck. Right, feel both feet press into the floor. Activate the legs by squeezing them together. One more time, breathe and lift. Up, 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 up. Good, now bring it on up. Do a neck roll again. Release your neck, release your shoulders. Swing the arms so you're not overusing them. And other way. This time when you go, I want you to try to lift one leg off the ground, if possible, right? So palms come together above you, reach the arms up, start to lean one direction, and I want you to bring a leg off the ground. So you're almost like leaning toward the leg, if it's available to you. If not, just put the foot on the ground. Otherwise, you lift and lean, so it's almost like you're counterbalancing. Then you're gonna lift up. Let that foot hit the ground if it needs to, then you're going to reach away from that same leg. As you pull the navel in, it's great for balance. Feel the foot on the floor. And one more time, same thing. Both sides. So you're lifting one side of the waist, both sides of the waist as you reach. Bring it back up. And if you want to keep it suspended, feel free. Then let's do the same thing, opposite side. Lift. Reach. Lift. Oh, it's hard to do this side for me. All right, take a rest. Neck roll. Neck roll. All right, one more time. I'm going to send you up. Bring it on up. And lean toward the leg. You reach through the leg. You reach through the arms. Press into the feet. It's almost like there's this beautiful two-way stretch like in Pilates. We reach away. And then relax, all right? Just a little bit of lengthening, a little bit of pushing through, a little bit of arm work. You did it, yeah? All right, so thank you so much for joining me again today. The main thing is approach it from where it makes sense to you today, right? So if you can't do plank and you can do cat-cows, do the cat-cows. Keep it smart. If you can't put any weight on your wrists or you have an issue with your hands, do it in thin air and literally utilize, right? Find the center of your body, pull in and pull up, reach the arms out. You know, you've got several options. So sometimes just spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then build your way up to 20, 30-minute workouts. It doesn't have to be an hour and a half on a regular basis for it to count. 2 to 5 minutes is the building blocks to get into hour. If you even want to do an hour, sometimes it's like 2 to 3 minutes here. Let that be enough today, all right? So push through. We're Friday Junior today. So until next week, I'll see you then. I'm Natalie Rand, Ayurveda practitioner, yoga, Pilates expert. I'm here for you, and I'm excited that you were able to join. Until next time, ciao. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. I'll be here to do it with you.